Let's take a moment, settle in. So pay attention to how the breath feels as it comes in and expands your rib cage, lifts your shoulders up a little bit, expands your torso. And the feeling of the energy and the vibration of your body awareness, your body consciousness, as it drops as you release the breath. You might become conscious or hyper-conscious of your body seems to get a little bit heavier as your energy really just settles down. And make whatever subtle adjustments you need to make to really just settle in. Settle into the body, into this carriage, the sacred carriage of the body. So continue to take full breaths if you feel like you need to continue to relax more. If you need the breath to facilitate further relaxation, further settling in. But at some point you're going to start to allow your breath to expand a little bit less with each inhale. Draw out a little bit more with each exhale, as it settles back to a normal rhythm. And I want you to bring your attention and your awareness to that space at the end of the exhale. It has a certain quality to it. Stillness. You might feel your body tilt forward just a little bit. And pay attention to that moment, that millisecond, that impulse just before the diaphragm pulls back up to bring another breath in. There's a certain energy field that is created there in that moment. So we're becoming hyper aware of how the breath moves through the body, how the breath affects the body, the felt sense of the body. How it facilitates a holding or a release, or anything in between the spectrum of holding, carrying, tightening, and release. Right? There's an entire spectrum of experience and felt sense in between those two extremes. So where do you fall in there? What are you noticing? You might have a particular relationship with your breath, depending upon your life experience and memories that arise associated with breathing. You might notice that your breath is normally pretty shallow, that you don't tend to think about your breath or focus on your breath too much. It automatically happens, right? So it's bringing your attention to your breath. Allows you to come into the body in a whole new way. And for me right now, like I'm noticing an energy field around my arms because my shoulder's released, right? So the energy's going down my arms. And as we allow that space at the end of the breath to widen and expand, I'm seeing an image of, when you drop a penny into a pool of water, how it kind of floats down. It takes its time. The water has a viscosity to it, right? It holds the penny. It doesn't drop right down, depending upon how it's dropped in there, I suppose. The body has that same layers of the same quality. The body can feel very light and energized. It can also feel very heavy and thick. So too is your awareness. You might be taken away by conflicting or coordinating or competing thought streams. Voices from your past, voices from your family, friends, co-workers, other videos that you've watched, things that you've read. This is what meditation is or should be, or how it should look. And let all of that go. Focus on the breath. And to help that, to facilitate the process of focusing, because meditation really is about letting all of that extraneous stuff drop away. We use mantra to help give us a focal point. Sometimes it's hard to just focus on the breath. It seems a little bit too abstract, or maybe boring. Maybe it doesn't hold your attention too well. Maybe you get lost in different feelings or memories that are arising in the body, depending upon where your breath is leading you. Okay? And we can go on a whole journey about where the breath leads us in the body and how it facilitates release of memory stored in the cellular tissue and muscles and bones and skin of the body. But that's not what we're doing today. Today we're going to focus the mind on a mantra. Just one mantra, the mantra that's arising for me today. There are many mantras. The mantras that are arising for me today is so on the in-breath, hum on the out-breath. I am that. I am universal awareness. I'm the universal field of being. So hum. I am the breath of life, the breath of the universe, that conscious awareness. That knows, that is aware, that perceives through the body. So on the in-breath, hum on the out-breath. Allowing that space at the end of the breath to give you a resting point before the wave of the next cycle of breath takes over. Each mantra has a different quality to it, and it'll touch you in different ways and bring a different energy into your life depending upon who you are, where you are, what you're experiencing, okay? These mantras have certain qualities to them. They're considered seed sounds. If you say them out loud, anytime you say anything out loud, you can feel the vibration of your words in different parts of your body. Quite often, our own voice can carry a healing vibration for us into the body. Right? Sometimes we'll feel like our voice is stuck up in our head. Sometimes we'll feel it in our throat. Sometimes we'll feel it in our chest. So, and we'll talk more about the science of mantra and the practice of mantra in subsequent videos. But for now, just so on the in-breath, hum on the out-breath. Hopefully you've been practicing, maybe with just one breath, maybe with just a few seconds of closing your eyes and taking a nice deep breath and allowing it to be released, settling your body down. Maybe you've been doing longer meditations and practicing, allowing your energy field within and around your body to drop down into the surface that you're resting on, allowing yourself to relax and release. Giving yourself permission to stop, to pause, to be. In the spaces between doing, we tend to keep ourselves so busy, sometimes against our will. Sometimes we don't have a choice but to be busy. There's so much to do, so many things that have to get done. If you can just take a moment, it can be a short moment or it can be a longer moment, to pause, to close your eyes, to turn within, to notice your breath, notice the feelings in your body, notice your thoughts. Direct your awareness and direct your thought stream to a mantra, to a focal point. Even for just a few rounds, it can make a tremendous difference in how you move through the rest of your day. I'm sure you're benefiting from it. Thank you for taking this moment with me. Until next time.